We are right here at the Horton Hotel, and we've just had the launch of Nomcebo Zikode Foundation. And by bumping into Mom Sophie, I'm not saying it's not a coincidence, but I'm saying, it's a blessing to have you here on YTV and tell us how it's been like, during this COVID. Yeah.
COVID has been hard on business, on people, on the world, on us losing families, friends. So that's what's been hard. Getting used to it not going away. The wondering when is it gonna go away. Being able to be in a place like this where we are celebrating somebody like Nomcebo who is saying, I want to give back irrespective in the midst of COVID. I mean, not many people have much, especially artists have struggled and have suffered. Now Nomcebo is international, honey. She's gone over the seas, and people over the seas are saying, we are here for you, we're going to support you, we're going to be there for you. And the wonderful thing is she hasn't said it's about her. She wants to give back to people who are less fortunate. And I think let's use that, Ubuntu, and just celebrate that. And that's why we are here, to celebrate that with her. COVID is still here. It's very real. And I think sometimes we don't think it's real. Sometimes we don't feel it's real because it's not tangible. But if you believe in God, you'll know, Hore, COVID is real, because you don't see God. You don't see COVID, but it is here.
We've seen you on our screens for many, many years, many, many moons, and are we likely to be seeing you in our screens shortly?
Of course,
And,
definitely.
what are some of the projects lined up?
Of course, definitely. There's a show called Family Secrets. We've done season 1 last year. This year we are doing season 2. We're actually in production, pre-production right now. I'm an associate producer on it. So SABC1 every Sunday, 7:30. I think from September, October, you'll be seeing it every Sunday on your screens. And it's a drama series. It's called Family Secrets, meaning there is always a secret in everything we are doing. So it's quite nice. Nabantu abamnyama, we have secrets, always a secret. Umntana kabani, akusuka kabani, who took so and so's husband, it's a secret, who took so and so's money. So it's about our daily lives, what really happens in reality, the truth about sabotage, the truth about secrets. And that's what it's about.
We had the honor of having people like Abo Six Bantwini, Abo Malume, Tira, Happy Jele. What was it like being in this company here today?
Well, those are my young brothers who we've been in the industry together for a very, very long time. I'm an event planner, so I've had a chance to work a lot with Utira. We were ambassadors for tourism in the KZN together for like 2-3 years. Uzek Bantwini, when I do events in Durban, in my previous events, he used to always be there, gracing the occasion with his amazing performance, different kind of genre of music. I mean, I just love him. And so it was just like a reunion yana with my brothers, with my sisters, with about Deborah Fraser as well, the Queens of Gospel, and Nomcebo herself, of course, the diva of the moment.
You ventured a bit into the hospitality industry. Tell us about that experience.
Oh, hospitality I've been doing for 25 years. Catering, that's where it started, decor, and then event planning. Now I'm doing event designing, home designing. I've gone into design more than anything, project management more than anything. It's the future. People cannot travel anymore, so their homes are their sanctuary. When they throw events, they're intimate, but they must make sense. Why would you want to spend money on an event but it doesn't make sense? So we have to come up with designs that make it memorable 10 years later. If it's a baby shower, wow, does that mean your stomach, mommy? And if you're doing an engagement, that 10-year wedding anniversary must look back and say, wow. See, we are surprise, so we conceptualize great concepts. That's what we're about. So we're not just about decorating a table. We're about creating a moment and creating a memory, and that's what my business is about.
People will want to know one thing from you. What really sets Sophie apart?
I'm different. I come up with new ideas. I'm creative. A touch is a move for me. I do a lot of research. I want to know who my competition is. In fact, I make it my business to know who my competition is, so that I must create things that others will follow. Not me, nangi follow ishe. Gizoba inspired by the people who I believe are better than me around the world, and then I come home and I give them the best, and then the people who come after me will say, wow, we like what Sophie does. Let's also try it. So I want to set trends, and that's what I'm about.
Any book that you've read, in the last 3 months or whatever, that you can say, this is the title of the book that has inspired me during
The
this?
title of the book during this season has been The Holy Bible. That's the book I've never really had time to read. My schedule is so hectic. So quote my verse lapho nalapho in the past because I can, because somebody told me and I memorized it because I can memorize and then make sense of it. But now it's about just making time because there is time. We're not so busy as we used to be. So there's time for me to read what this Bible is about. Abefundisi, when they start telling you, no, the Holy Bible is like this, you must understand it for yourself. You must know it. What does it mean for you? So that's what I'm discovering. So before I write my own book, next year I'm going to be releasing my own book. I don't know when, God willing, but definitely towards the end of the year because I've got a lot of projects I'm launching. But the Bible is number one. That I'm not releasing, I'm reading to understand for me. It's my personal journey. And then writing the book about, it's not a life book, you'll see, it's a story. And I think a lot of women out there who've been through similar things I've been through will identify with that book. Yeah.
Your motto in life. What's your motto in life?
My motto is, you can't reach for the sky. Now I want to reach for the heavens. The sky, it's not gibeli planes if you go with sky, man. We touch it somewhat. I want to reach for heaven where all the blessings are. I'm always saying, God, bring down wonke lama blessings. So when I reach higher than the sky. I want to reach beyond the sky. Beyond where spaceships go, beyond where they call Mars. That's what I want to reach, where it's unreachable, almost humanly unreachable. Only a spirit can get there. That's where I want to reach.
And the message to youth in closing to YTV, what's your message to youth, seeing that it's Youth Month?
Abantu bathanda ukucelebrate i-youth for June 16, for Youth Month. I say celebrate yourself every day. Understand ukuthi life is a journey. I tell my son all the time, he's starting his own business and, he wants things to happen now. Be patient. Life is a journey and you must fall in order for you to grow. So falling should be a celebration, not a bad fall. Falling, man, just fall sometimes and fail sometimes and learn from that failure. Learn to choose friends. I think a lot of you guys are all about mganwam. Be careful about friends. You must be your own best friend. Your mother, your father must be your best friends before anybody else because they'll give you the wisdom that you need. They might not understand your world, but they'll definitely give you wisdom. And then when I translate it to your time, just like we read a Bible and you translate it to our time, you must read what your parents say, your family says, those that come with good wisdom, and take it with you. So that maguzum gano wrong. You are able to have that spirit ethi haye lo uyapretenda nje ukuthi angithanda uhamba nami but uyangihleba akangithandisisi. So have that spirit where you are able to identify and remember you came here alone, you're going to live alone. So rock it.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure having you on YTV.
Thank you so much for having me and all the best. YTV, Latseba Mos, you rock in entertaining our youth and us, of course.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, Msa.
Thank you, Dad.